So next question is, I have understood the self-realization is important. I am doing effort, Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasa, okay, and some Seva, but I am falling many times. Where is the mistake I am doing? There is a fall which is happening, and what is the problem?
How to handle that?
How to handle that is the question. So, first thing you have to understand, this self-realization is not a complex thing, it's a very simple thing. In life, everything is complicated, but self-realization itself is not a complex thing. It's very simple. But our mind is tricky. Mind alone is causing the problem. Mana eva karanam manushyanam bandha mokshayoho. So mind creates lot of imaginations and illusions. So the trick of the mind we have to understand. We have to understand our mind and become aware of the functioning of the mind. And we should not fall for the trick of the mind. Right now what's happening is, you are getting dragged by the mind. Being aware of the mind and coming out of the mind is important for self-realization. Now what is tricks of the mind? First thing is, mind says, I am the body. Okay? Now, does the mind say I am the body all the time? It doesn't. When I am interacting with the world, the self, Atma, takes the position of the body. I am the body. It has to be taken. Because when you are interacting with the external world, you have to become body. Okay? That's how you can operate. Otherwise, if you are not a body, you cannot operate. So, becoming the body temporarily when you interact with the world is important. Now, but am I the body all the time? No. When you interact with the world, you become the body. But when you observe the body, you become separate from the body. So this understanding you have to have. For example, when you interact with the body, everybody identifies with the body, and you also stand as body. You don't identify with yourself as a body. So you start talking, interacting, but then you come back and you observe your body, so you become the observer of the body. This observer of the body is called Sakshi, the witness. When you interact with the world, the Sakshi becomes the body. Sakshi takes the position of the body. When you observe the body, Sakshi becomes Sakshi. So here you have to understand.
When you observe the body, Sakshi becomes Sakshi.
When you observe the body, you stand as Sakshi. So, learning to become aware of the body and the breath as often as possible and remembering that I am Sakshi is very important. So, we get lost in the transaction of the world. We get dragged in the transaction of the world. So, become aware of your body. For example, when you are walking, become aware of the body. The moment you become aware of the body, you are already taking the stand that I am Sakshi. So, one who is aware of the body is Sakshi only. So, try to become Sakshi, try to take the stand, I am Sakshi, as often possible in life. Remember your true nature as Sakshi. That's very important. Right now, we don't do that. We identify the mind. So, becoming aware of the body and breath is a very important part of the spiritual journey. So, that's why earlier days, when you get up in the morning, they used us to rub the hands and chant Karagre Vasati Lakshmi. That's called morning prayer. And observe the hand. So whole teaching is being able to observe the body as often as possible is very important. That's where putting body marks like kumkum, gandham, namam, all those things is to become aware of the body. When you become aware of the body, you become you're not the body. This is very important. So when you interact with the body world, you are the body. You become one with the body. You stand as a body, do not identify as the body. If you forget that you are standing as a body temporarily, you will identify the body. So realize, this is the stand I am taking. I am the body. When you observe the body, there's a pain in the leg. You say, there's pain in my leg. So that means leg is not me. What is I and my, I am separating it out. So this separation has to happen as often as possible in life. Become aware of the way you are sitting. Become aware of the way you are walking. Become aware of the way you are talking. So that means bring awareness into your day-to-day life. In Buddhist language, it's called mindfulness. As you become mindful, more and more you start getting freedom. Right now, we are living our life unmindfully. Mindfulness is the first practice we have to do. So this I call as conscious living or living in light, living in awareness. That's the first principle we have to adopt. So it's not a practice actually. It's what you are. To become what you are, to recognize what you are as Sakshi, start doing that. Then second problem comes, when you are not interacting with the world, our mind starts jumping. When you interact with mind, attention is outside. But when you are interacting, attention is outside also. The attention of the mind goes to the attention goes to the mind. So now, if your attention goes to the body, you become Sakshi. Attention goes to the mind, then you become ego. What ego? You will recollect the past. As past is always full of regret. Past is always about, I should have done this, I should not have done this. Past is about blaming others. Past is about all failures in life. So, and ego wants to create a story out of your life. Ego is a story maker. This is my story. All my life I am suffering. I am a victim. This is the story is created by ego. So now, why does ego create a story? Please understand. Ego wants the importance. So that ego wants to be at the center of the world. Oh, I am a victim. When you say I am a victim, the victim gets a power. Victim has more power in the world compared to a person who is powerful. Somebody is crying, people give more attention. Somebody is laughing, people don't give attention. They may laugh with him. Ego wants to draw attention in the form of I am a victim. For that, ego creates a story. And for the story is who this person is causing me problem. This person, I am like this because of this person. That big story is created. Become aware of your life story. And then, as you become aware of life story, what type of story you are creating in your life? Are you a victim? Are you victorious? So victorious is another story. I am more powerful. Ultimately, either as victim or victorious, ego wants to create a world of around itself. So then this is what we call as past. And then about future we create a story. Future I will become successful, I will do this, all imaginary. I want to empower so many people. So all type of stories we create. All stories of future is again creation, because you want to be at center of the world, center of your world. You want to rule the world. Ego wants to rule the world, or ego wants to be at center of the world. For that it creates a story. Now future story comes from the imagination. So imagination is the cause, imagination is the future, recollection, memory is the past. So ego lives in memory or imagination. Between these two is the ego. We'll pause. So what is ego? The simple definition of ego is a creation of memory and creation of imagination. Memory and imagination together create ego. The ego has no place in the present moment. The present moment is, there is an absence of ego. So constantly try to live in the present moment. So that is what actually we call as freedom from ego. So freedom from ego happens in two ways. Become aware of the body, then you are not ego. You are a witness. Live in the present moment, do all actions in the present moment, then you are also free from ego. So doing all actions in the present moment is called karma yoga or selfless service. So selfless service means there is no ego. I am doing for a cause, for a purpose. There is no doership, there is no enjoyership, there is no knowership. So this is actually gradually you become free from the clutches of the ego. So where you are missing at two places. One is frequently you are not coming back to your nature witness, becoming aware of the body. Second thing is you are getting trapped by your own stories. Stories are nice to tell to other people, but stories, you should not believe your stories. You can make other people believe your stories, that's okay. But don't fall for your stories. All stories are created by ego. Come to the present moment as often as possible. Live in the present moment reality. What is the present moment? Every moment of life is unique and new. Every moment brings a freshness which is not there earlier. So that moment, if you are able to respond instead of reacting, then you become free. So, two solutions for you. One is that become aware of the body, the way you eat, the way you nourish, feel the sensation in the body. So that's where is the first step. Awareness of the body to stand as Sakshi. Then awareness of mind to come back to the present moment as often as possible. Then of course the overall spiritual practice of Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasa and Seva. This is what keeps you in the spiritual path. So now you are saying I am falling every time, many times. You have never fallen many times actually. This is again a story created by ego. You have fallen only one now. So one is created as multiplied by many times by ego to amplify your story. You fall only once. That's now. So come up, get up, be like a child. Child before it starts walking, it falls almost 1 lakh times, but it's walking. But never regrets I fell. Because child is living in the present moment. You are living in the past. Or you say, in past I tried 100 times, I failed. So the 100 times is gone. It's not there. In the present moment, only one time is there, now. So this is your solution. I am falling in spiritual life many times, even though I know everything. Then what to do? You are not falling many times at all. You are falling only now. In the present moment, you can fall only once. So come back, become aware, live in the present moment, moment to moment, every moment. Live your life as Sakshi. So that is the solution for you. What is happening is, I have done a lot of spiritual attempts, I failed many times, is a thought generated in the present moment. And that is a story created by the ego. Every moment is unique. There is no relation between one moment or other moment. So the ego creates a story now. This moment, I failed many times, I have fallen many times. So you are falling for that story now. So you are falling only once now. So every time you wake up, get up and start moving. So basically, I have fallen many times is a story created by ego. Ego loves stories actually. Ego is a story lover. That's why we love stories. We people who listen to gossips because they love stories. They don't like real people. They love gossips. So ego creates a gossip about yourself. You have fallen so many times. Okay, they're all memory-based recording, and each moment is new. Every time that fall is new. So every time you fall, because you have created story out of your life past. So what is ego? Ego is karma actually. So karma means what you did yesterday, you'll do it today and you'll do it tomorrow. A reaction to life is called karma. And reaction comes from past recordings. So become free from the reaction. Act in the present moment. Respond in the present moment. Live in the present moment. So that is the solution for life. Be like a child. Child is not bothered how many times I fell. Child is not bothered how many years it will take to learn walking. Child is just focused on being in the present moment. Are you in the present moment? You have 2 children, I know. But have you become like a child? So become like a child. Having 2 children is a way to learn from the children rather than producing children and growing them up. Did you learn anything from your children? Learn to be like a child. No past, no future, just present moment. You don't fall many times. You fall only once. You fall for your stories of the mind.